They know all too well the history, and yes, they've heard all the jokes.
No one, everyone just came in here thinking, oh, they got a new field. Why they get a new field if they're not going to be that good?
But on paper, no Highland team has ever been more on track to silence that laughter and flip the narrative than this one. Emphasis on the word track, as in all the elements the Cougar football team now incorporates this season from a track and field squad that finished second in the state back in May.
That work ethic brought into basketball season, and then you really saw it in the spring on the track, because I thought we did some really great things there, and that carried right over into the summer, and fall camp started to look pretty good.
Track could help a lot because it did get a lot of our speed up. We, as a team, we were pretty fast. Like even our linemen are pretty fast too.
Speed has in fact created an embarrassment of skill position riches in Ewing, including arguably the deepest and most diverse wide receiver group in tri-state football.
Anywhere I've been, I've coached some guys who are really great receivers, but to have this many options at receiver, with this much speed, this much physicality, it's really a blessing.
And everyone's good in their own ways. It's like all of us have different ways that we're better at, and some has better route running, some has better hands. It's just all around. We all have our own threat.
And perhaps the most multi-talented quarterback in our region to go along with it.
Honestly, Drew's speed, like the way how he can evade out of the pocket and get out, or he has a good arm too.
Absolutely. Guys talk about dual threat quarterbacks. Drew is absolutely that, plus some. He'll throw the football. Last year numbers were a little bit off after missing a couple games, but it's very possible he could be a 1,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher this year. But it's really fun to watch him get out on the edge, make a pull, and then just off to the races.
This is, however, still the Clarence Cannon Conference, and you can't win here without some kind of power component. That's where Robert Gale and a vastly souped-up offensive line come into play.
Well, it's great having Robert. He's probably one of the best.
Oh, Robert will punish anybody in this area. He'll lower his shoulder on anyone. He doesn't care. He's a big guy. He's strong. He'll blow them over.
Linemen can be great this year because they all got bigger, stronger, and a lot of them are pretty fast too. So it could be a good year. Andrew can get a lot of help back there too.
I'd like to think so. A lot of teams might have strength, but we have a lot of speed.
As glitzy as the Cougar offense may be, the pivot point here remains the other side of the football. Yes, Robert Gale is a returning All-State linebacker, and all the speed metrics still apply. But they all have to translate, or everything else here is merely hype.
Clarence Cannon Conference, it's going to come down to run defense and getting those stops there. We've got a lot of really great guys, and they've been playing in that position now for some time. So it's second nature. It's not reteaching stuff now. It's about reading and reacting and that sort of thing.
It was pretty good because we've always been down bad the seasons before. So to be able to pick it up and make the season better and make everyone start looking at us feels pretty good.